action unfolds in historical Kyoto, where old meets new in a clash that promises to be as gorgeous as it is intense. All right, the shock and awe, the jet setters, the mighty, and finally, the tough shells. All right, let's see who wants it more. Let's go!
This is how the tournament begins with round one testing fundamentals.
And keep an eye on the tough shells. Their lineup suggests this format could work well for them. The jet setters lift the lid on Vault 1. Classy, fast, and right on time.
No turning back now, folks. First elimination is live and the match is heating up.
This might get crazier than I expected.
A little crazy is good. Let's see how this unfolds.
The tough shells swooped up a cash box. Cash out in progress thanks to the tough shells.
Danger down there!
Special delivery. Grenade out. Go. The shock and awe are in the driving seat.
The first team wipe is in and the arena is buzzing.
That one's gonna stick with the mighty. They, probably need a mental cooldown after that. A lift for the jet setters, but a drag for their opponents as they steal a cash out.
Will they make this a spree, I wonder?
The jet setters take off and soar to the top of the leaderboard. The shock and awe are leading the charge. Threat detected. Up there. Target fell like me. Knew what was coming. The jet setters are cleared for victory. Cash out complete.
A flawless steal into a victory. Contestant's elimination streak is heating up and showing no signs of cooling down.
The tough shells just took one hit too many. Wipe out. The jet setters are piercing Vault 3. The tough shells are re-entering the arena.
Who's the perfect target for a little payback? The jet setters.
Vault 4 is being opened by the shock and awe. The jet setters grabbed a cash box. Cash out underway with the jet setters in control. We're halfway through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
The Mighty grabbed a cash box.
A contestant is on an elimination streak.
Still not even breathing hard! Second play. Frag grenade out.
Avenge that team wipe.
They're back in one piece, but the tough shells might be their target for retaliation. Two consecutive cash outs for the Jet Setters. Can anyone stop them?
The shock and awe ignite the competition as they charge ahead. Another vault, another race for cash. Let's see who strikes first. The shock and awe are holding the higher ground now. The jet setters are piercing a vault. The Mighty need to rally right now or risk being eliminated from the tournament. The jet setters swooped up a cash box.
Over time, let's see which team can handle the pressure best.
The jet setters have started a cash out. The tough shells denied a cash out. Great steal.
I wonder what else they can get away with.
Contestant just cleverly defended their cash out from being stolen. Sweet.
Vault 6, advance.
Time's ticking. 30 seconds left to decide the winner.
The clock is ticking.
Gooey things up. off in style, finishing on top and advancing.
And joining the lineup for the next stage, the Tough Shells keep pushing on.
The Vogues, the Steamrollers, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Tough Shells. Time to make your mark or pack your bags.
Round 2 is officially underway. We've moved past the introductions, and now every tactical error will be punished.
I'm highlighting the Tough Shells this round. They've made the cut, and now we see if they can hold firm against the elite.
Things are heating up.
You're going to be feeling that one. The Vogues took it full on. Strong initiative from the Tough Shells. They've started the first cash out of the match. One contestant is trying out how much damage those walls can take. Keep at it, I say. The Steamrollers are making their play with momentum rising.
The Vogue still on
A stylish move from the Vogues. They're out in front. The Steamrollers have recovered and respawned.
I bet they're looking for revenge. If I were the Jet Setters, I'd stay in the high ground.
exactly what the Vogues needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
They're not just competing, Scotty, they're putting on a show.
Let's go.
A supersonic play as the Jet Setters bank a cash out.
A well-earned payout after taking control earlier. Nicely done.
Time to shift gears and move in.
Back to back.
The Steamrollers are unlocking Vault 4. With the first half over, the real battle begins now.
These competitors are putting everything on the line.
The Vogue's getting ready to pile into Vault 3. The Vogue swooped up a cash box. The Steamrollers get one once we get mad. Bad luck. The Vogues are making a statement at the top of the leaderboard. No slowing down. The top shells are driving forward.
If they don't let this slip, they'll be in a prime position to qualify for the final round.
The Jet Setters are in control. Fashion fades, folks. The Vogues will have to regroup again from a team wipe.
Not the pose that I would be striking if I were them.
Fantastic steal by the Steamrollers.
Ah, that was so well played.
That's a cash out by the Steamrollers.
Payout after taking control earlier. Nicely done.
A new vault. That's a new chance for a new dance and for a new romance. In the bank, the Jet Setters landed a cash out.
Sometimes a steal is just a gamble, but this one sure paid off.
Prepare for a sudden windfall. We have a new vault. seconds remaining.
It's crash time, Trey.
The Jet Setters are the team to beat as we soar into the final round.
And the Steamrollers will also join.
Glamorous streets of Monaco where contestants will scale walls and dive off rooftops to deliver a riveting showdown. Here they are, the Tough Shells, the Mighty, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Vogues. Let the games begin.
Round one opens the tournament and only controlled play survives it.
And this round should tell us a lot about the Vogues. I'm really curious to see how they'll perform in this tournament. The Vogues are opening vault one. That one's not going to feel great for the Vogues. The Vogues are back. The Jet Setters are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. Shells make it look easy.
Strategy and timing. They had it all for that steal to cash outright.
A vault has just appeared. The fight for fortune continues. Passion fades, folks. The Vogues will have to regroup again from a team wipe.
That's not a trend that I recommend our contestants follow.
The Mighty got hold of a cash box.
Charge the cash out deep.
No stopping the Mighty. Action in progress. Right now, they need to get back on track fast.
Danger down there. Watch out, taking damage.
Just stole a cash out, leaving their opponents grounded.
That gamble paid off big time, Scotty.
Oh boy, the Vogues will strut their stuff on the sidelines for a bit. Another team wipe.
Like a bad outfit, their strategy didn't quite come together this time.
The Vogues are in trouble. Out back in vogue, literally. The Jet Setters are reaching new heights. They've just completed a cash out.
The Vogues are strutting back into contention with a comeback.
The Vogues have been rewarded with a cash out. A new vault just dropped. Who's ready to make a move? Settlers are opening a vault. The Tough Shells grab the cash box. They're making it happen. Momentum building for the Tough Shells.
If they can weather the storm and finish this cash out, their qualification is all but certain.
The Tough Shells are taking the reins of this match. Already got hold of a cash box.
Watch out! Over there! Steal cash out, B!
The Jet Setters just snatched a cash box from their opponents. Let's see whether they'll get it to a cash-out station. Here we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
Let's see who can handle the pressure.
Shells crack the competition and take first place, powering forward into the next round.
And also qualifying for...
Exactly where I hoped this was going. Fortune Stadium. Our sponsors have gone all out to make sure our viewers are in for a real treat. Brilliant! The Jet Setters, the Vogues, the Ultra Rares, and finally, the Socialites. The gates are open. Let the chaos begin.
This marks the beginning of round one in the tournament, where preparation shows.
Assurance under pressure is something viewers should be watching for, and the Socialites bring just that into this tournament. The Jet Setters break through, unlocking Vault 2.
No small talk now. The Socialites just made the first elimination of the round.
The Vogues grabbed a cash box. The Vogues have started the
There's our first team wipe, and it's not a pretty one.
That one lands hard on the ultra rares. The socialites got hold of a cash box. The ultra rares are back. Team respond.
They'll want to mix things up. The socialites should get ready to dance.
Cash out in progress thanks to the socialites. The ultra rares have collected another unfortunate team wipe. A long-awaited return to the arena for the ultra rares.
They're fully recovered from that slip-up. And as for the socialites, they'll want to watch out.
Great move there by the jet setters, stealing that cash out.
Can you believe it?
Talk about a close call. A contestant steps up to keep their cash safe. Our first cash out goes to the jet setters. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
The jet setters are sticking together as a team, propelling each other closer to success. It's nice to see.
The ultra rares just pirated a cash out.
Can you believe it? They're coming in. The ultra rares have started their turnaround.
Fantastic intervention there from a contestant, blocking that cash out steal. The ultra rares lose their luster once more. Down again.
They are as scarce as hen's teeth now, Scotty.
The ultra rares add to their collection with this successful cash out. The Vogue swooped up a cash box. The socialites are pushing into Vault 4. And I'm really impressed with the team so far, June.
No time to run and get snacks, viewers.
The socialites swooped up a cash box. The ultra rares find themselves calm in this round. Wiped again.
If they want to win, that better be something of a rarity.
It's all action now as the Vogues take control. The Vogues are proving their class as they take control of the match.
Watch out down there! Watch out! Over there!
see from the career so far. That was a good steal.
I wonder what else they can get away with.
The Socialites just got unfriended.
They were hoping to go viral, but they've been muted instead.
June, you keep this up and we'll need to co-host a comedy show. Fantastic steal by the Jet Setters.
They're signaling something, Scotty. They're saying game on.
The Jet Setters claim the top spot. A long-awaited return to the arena for the Socialites.
Time for some revenge. The Jet Setters better be ready. Two consecutive cash outs for the ultra rares. Can anyone stop them?
Let's go.
Money may not grow on trees, but a new vault just appeared in the arena. It's the gravy train for the Jet Setters with that cash out.
I just love when a well-timed steal hits the jackpot.
The Jet Setters are probing a vault.
Cash out.
The Vogues are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
It's good to see them all back in the saddle. Meanwhile, the Jet Setters will want to prep for payback. A contestant is weaving through opponents.
Let's go to cash out feed.
Overtime means one last chance to make a difference. Let's go.
They're making their move. Cash out launched by the Socialites.
This is a high-stakes play that could easily catapult them straight into the next bracket.
The Vogues are slipping behind. They'll need something big to catch up. Seconds. What a match!
Our teams are fighting for the very last second.
Depend on me. Gotcha.
Circles led the Socialites to the top and into the next round.
And also qualifying for the next round, the Vogue strike a pose and move on.
The Tough Shells. The Retros. The Vogues. And finally, the Socialites. Time to separate the champs from the chops.
This marks the midpoint of the tournament as round 2 gets underway. The final round is now in everyone's sights.
In this round, my focus is on the Socialites specifically. They really earned their spot here, but now the Retros are busy unwrapping Vault 2. The Vogues are opening Vault 1.
Time to get out my statistics tracker.
The battle lines are drawn.
Best team cross them on their path to victory. And there it is. First team wipe on the board.
That play flipped fast. Definitely didn't go the Vogues' way.
Cash out B. Frag out!
The Tough Shells are holding steady. Cash out initiated.
Stick together. Go defensive on B.
A nifty steal by the Vogues.
That gamble's
Another stage. Team wipe.
It seems they couldn't find their runway to success.
They hold their ground and strike back. Cash out stolen by the Tough Shells. The Tough Shells are demonstrating their toughness as they take charge. Our first cash out goes to the Socialites. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going.
Now that's how to make an entrance.
Cash out complete, and the Tough Shells just got richer.
I wasn't sure they'd see that steal through, but here we are. Well done.
The Vogues are busy crowding into Vault 3.
Thanks a million.
The Tough Shells got hold of a cash box.
Advance on cash out C. Move to cash out D. Over here. Can't pull it off.
Agreed. The Tough Shells start a cash out.
Race to cash out C.
The Vogues are keeping it sharp. Cash out underway.
Danger down there.
The second half starts now, and it's anyone's game.
Every decision matters now, and these players...
Steal on D. Going in.
leaderboard, it's the Socialites.
Beautiful! Defense so tight, it's practically barbed wire!
The Tough Shells just made their return to the arena. The Retros can't seem to flip the script. They're down again. Out here, and another reason to party for the Socialites.
Now that's the payoff you hope for with a steal.
The Vogues complete a cash out. And that's a new bonus there. The Tough Shells are coming back out of their shells. Team respawn.
What looked like serious trouble early on has turned into real momentum for the Vogues.
Swooped up a cash box.
It's overtime. One final opportunity for our teams to climb the leaderboard.
Steal on A.
The Tough Shells have commenced up cash.
Managed to fend off the competition.
The Retros are taking charge. Cash out on the way.
Hold your ground. I'll use a coin. Greatly appreciated. Steal on B. Go ahead. Understood. Sorry, no. Okie dokie. Right here. Your window is still on me out now. Deeply appreciated.
The finish line is near. Only 30 seconds left.
Anything can happen now.
Well, folks, the Socialites are the team to beat as we head into a dazzling final round.
And the Tough Shells will join our upcoming two-team clash. They're ready to launch a hard-hitting attack on the top spot.
folks, it's the big show. It's what we've all been waiting for. It's the final round. And now, the Tough Shells versus the Socialites. Here we go. One last shot. Make it count.
It's time for the final round of this tournament. This means a slight change to the rules. The first team to reach 50,000 will be our winners. You ready, Scotty?
I'm always ready thanks to us Boost Pro Juice. All power, no sugar.
Down there! Threat detected! Down there! Look ahead! Hang out!
First elimination goes to the Socialites.
Vault one's unsealed, and the Socialites are already striking a pose.
Threat detected! Down there!
And it's shaking things up.
That's a rough one, no question. The Tough Shells will need a second to reset. The Socialites have started a cash out.
Down here! Team, stay together! Everyone, stay united! Rocket delivery! Explosives are set!
Now that's a proper steal.
Scotty, stealing is a good way to get ahead. Maybe the best. At least the most fun, if you ask me.
Much appreciated. Letting some scream! More planet! Going things up!
The Tough Shells cracked once more, folks. Team wipe.
That's right. Somebody just softened them up.
Cash out stolen.
That was lightning fast. Cash out officially stolen.
Advance to ball 2!
What a way to open the match. The Socialites land the first cash out.
That play is going to shake things up in a big way.
The Tough Shells have returned to the arena.
They've had time to plan their revenge. The Socialites better be prepared.
The Socialites are making an entrance, unlocking Vault 2. Soulslights just fell off the guest list.
This is one time they won't want to be the talk of the town.
Respawn alert! The Socialites are back in action. Tough plays from the Tough Shells. Cash out underway!
Let's breach through. Down here. Doing things up. Throwing good grenades.
Super move by the Tough Shells. Cash out complete.
It'll be tough to crack the united front being put up by the Tough Shells.
Shake it off. Focus.
The Tough Shells start a cash out. They're ready to show why they're the hardest team to crack in this tournament. seen some amazing plays.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to be unforgettable.
Lights out in the arena just as the spotlight swings to our winners, the Tough Shells. From all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. It's all happening here in Bernal. A town steeped in history and culture becomes the backdrop for a dynamic street and rooftop battle. Now, the Socialites, the Jet Setters, the High Notes, and finally, the Vogues. The competition is about to get fierce.
Round one officially opens the tournament and control matters from the outset.
And I'll be keeping an eye on the Vogues. They have shown they can manage tough situations, especially early on in a round. The Jet Setters take
Action! Our very first elimination has fired up the arena.
Hold on to your Azult bucket hats, brought to you by Azult.
Fashionable and practical. Love those hats.
And the High Notes are the first to drop. That's gotta hurt. The Vogue swooped up a cash box. The Jet Setters picked up a cash box. The Jet Setters initiate a cash out. Warning, equipment! Jet Setters are taking the reins of this match.
Till death do us part. Easy money.
The Vogues are stealing the show as they lead the match. What a way to open the match. The Vogues land the first cash out.
Precision, power, and a touch of swagger, Scotty.
Charge the cash out C.
That's a cash out by the Jet Setters.
Throwing goo grenade.
A fresh vault has emerged. The heat is on. The Jet Setters assume command of the match.
Danger over here.
First half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
The sponsors must be thrilled. What a performance so far.
The Jet Setters got hold of a cash box. The Jet Setters are turning on the engines. They've started a cash out. The Vogues will need to come back from that wipeout.
It seems they've been left in the clearance rack this time.
No stopping now. The High Notes have kicked off a cash out.
If it bleeds, it's probably already gone.
Cash out steal denied. A clutch play out there in the arena. The Socialites.
Thanks a million.
Impressive steal by the Vogues.
They just upped the ante, Scotty.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe. The High Notes reclaim a cash out in perfect rhythm.
The Jet Setters really are in it to win it. Back-to-back cash outs.
Just what the doctor ordered. Another vault. The High Notes delivers. Cash out in the bag.
After that steal, I bet they're walking off with a little swagger like, how do you like them virtual apples?
Just arrived. Get ready for a frenzy. The Socialites are working their way. Socialites got the cash box. The Jet Setters are opening a vault. Time really flies when the action's this wild.
The teams need to give it everything they've got right now. It's not over till it's over. The result of this match will be determined in overtime.
The Socialites
If they don't let this slip away,
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
I hope they aren't planning on making this a trend.
Danger down there. Look out!
30 seconds left.
Every second counts now, Scotty.
As the last grains of sand are falling through the hourglass. Wow!
That could be a game changer.
The Jet Setters end this round in first, cleared for takeoff into the next stage of the tournament.
The High Notes also qualify, keeping their tempo steady and their spirits high.